basketball Minnesota, AP, Notre Dame won another nail-biter, and this one has the Irish on the verge of a school first. Jake Evans scored his second goal of the game with 5.2 seconds left, and Notre Dame beat Michigan 4-3 on Thursday night in the Frozen Four semifinals. It is the fifth straight postseason game that Notre Dame has scored in the final minute of overtime. Charging down the slot, Evans redirected a pass from Cam Morrison past Hayden Levine to send the Irish to their second championship game in school history. "I knew there was a little bit of time left, so I thought I'd give it one last rush, and Cam just did a really good job of putting it out there for me," Evans said. Notre Dame, which fell to Boston College for the 2008 title, will face Minnesota Duluth on Saturday for the title. The Bulldogs scored 2 quick goals and held off Ohio State 2-1 in the other semifinal. It's been a dramatic ride for the Irish. Dylan Malmquist scored with 27 seconds left to beat Providence 2-1 to get to the Frozen Four. That goal came the day after Jordan Gross scored in overtime to beat Michigan Tech 4-3. Morrison scored in overtime to beat Ohio State 3-2 in the Big Ten tournament final after Jack Jenkins scored with 31 seconds left to beat Penn State 3-2 the game before. "We've got so much confidence right now that when we're down 1, down 2 and they get a late goal, we're a calm team," Evans said. More news: Sergio's blunder, Garcia hits 5 straight in the water at Masters Tebow time. Amazing first at-bat of the season. Andrew Ogilvie had a goal and an assist, Cal Burke also scored, and Cale Morris stopped 25 shots for the Irish, 28-9-2. Gross had 2 assists. The Big Ten champion Irish have 5 straight wins, but are 9-6-1 in their last 16 games since the 16-game win streak ended January 21st. If you look back to when we had that 16-game winning streak, we were winning a lot of 1-0, 2-1 games, Coach Jeff Jackson said. "We've always been concerned a little bit about our scoring depth. We got a real good defensive group and a good goaltender. If we can get timely scoring, that's the most important thing." Tony Calderoni and Dexter Danks had a goal and an assist, and Michael Pashutov also scored for the Wolverines, 22-15-3, who lost for just the 4th time in 14 games. Levine made 25 saves. Burke gave the Irish a 3-2 lead early in the third, but Pashutov scored on a rebound with 5:22 left in regulation to tie the game 3-3. "Once we got behind, we saw the desperation we needed to play with from the start," said Michigan coach Mel Pearson. Calderoni scored midway through the first, and Danks' shot from the left wall deflected off the arm of Notre Dame's Dennis Gilbert in front of the net for a 2-0 Michigan lead 17 seconds into the middle period. Ogilvie answered for Notre Dame just over 2 minutes later with his 8th power play goal of the season, and a one-timer from Evans tied it at 6:20.